Hiya, some years ago, a Moments and Whatnot song called Jack in the Box came into my head and I was at home and I was singing it. Unfortunately, because of copyright, I can't play the song for you, but I sang the line and it goes something like, "And the bears came home and caught Goldilocks." But when I sang it, Debs looked at me quizzically and she went, "Are those the words?" It turns out that since she'd first heard the song back in 1977, she'd been singing "The Bears Came Home with Cockle Deluxe," which sounds nothing like it. And in the years since then, it turns out she's had a few other mistaken lyrics as well. Anyway, it gave me the inspiration to add a segment to one of my radio shows at the time and call it Slip of the Lip. What I did, I'd invite listeners to write in and let me know the songs that they or someone else were known to sing the wrong words to. And then what I'd do after that is I'd tell them the words that went out and actually play the song for them. This became a very popular part of the show and lots of people used to send me in their mistaken lyrics. And so today I thought I'd share some of those slips of the lips with you and see what you think of them. So feel free to put a comment down below if you can think of some while we're going through this, okay? Now, Debs' niece always used to sing part of the Queen's hit Bohemian Rhapsody. Do you know that operatic bit where it goes, "Spare him his life"? Well, she used to do, "Spare him his life for a warm cup of tea." Moving on, one line from the Creedence Clearwater Revival's song Bad Moon Rising appeared to be, "There's a bathroom on the right." And that doesn't sound as bad as the person who thought that Wilson Pickett was singing "Must Hang Sally." Apparently, John Travolta must have been running out of room because when he sang that duet with Olivia Newton-John, he sang, "I've got shoes, they're multiplying." And you had to feel sorry for Kenny Rogers in the song Lucille because he had 400 children and a crop in the field. And still there's more. It must have been awful for Madonna to be like a virgin, touched for the 31st time. And she must have been hungry the night before she recorded the song La Isla Bonita, because the first line of it goes, "Last night I dreamt of some bagels." But she wasn't as greedy as the person in Paul Young's song Every Time You Go Away, because every time you go away, you take a piece of meat with you. And staying on that food theme, the British pop band The Jam had a #1 hit in the UK with "Eating Trifles, Eating Trifles." And I felt sorry for the woman in the Beatles song when they sang, "She's got a tick in her eye." And it must have been awkward for Roberta Flack when she found that he was killing me softly with his thong. However, it can't have been as creepy as Frankie Valli sounded when he sang, "My thighs adore you." Glenn Campbell, on the other hand, wasn't just a 9-stone cowboy, but he also sang, "Country boy, you've got your feet in a lake." And he was doing that while the Weather Girls were singing about Israeli men. In their duet, Roberta Flack sang, "Tonight I sellotape my glove to you," to Bebo Bryson. And Otis Redding was sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tires roll away. And Isaac Hayes sang, "He's a constipated man, and no one understands him but his woman, John Shaft." And I'm not sure that the Eagles actually sang "You Can't Hide Hawaiian Eyes." dances. Or even that Cher sang about gypsies, chimpanzees. The one song that worried me most was the Tokens' The Lion Sleeps Tonight, because alongside that, the backing singers are known to sing "My wiener's wet, my wiener's wet, my wiener's wet, my wiener's wet." So at this stage, can I just apologise to you for my singing, because I never sing anywhere outside of this house. But the only thing is, I am in my house. So don't forget to leave me some comments down there on the songs that you know that other people or yourself sing the wrong lyrics to. Before I go though, I want to tell you one more little story about my wife Deb's insights into a song. You've probably heard ABBA's big hit Dancing Queen. Well, one day, Deb said to me, "Hasn't the Dancing Queen got an odd name?" I gave her a questioning look and said, "What do you mean, an odd name?" She says, "Well, don't you think digging is an odd name?" "Sorry?" I said, bit confused like. "You know," she replied, "digging the Dancing Queen." And that gives you an idea of what she's like. Anyway, I'm going to go now while the going's still good. And if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit that button. Leave me a comment down below. Feel free to share the video. And I'll see you next time, all right? Ta-da now.